Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here. Today I am interviewing my friend Jamie, who has been taking these products. I just want a quick note that this is her personal story and journey. Everybody's journey and body works differently, and this is not medical advice. So let's get to it. So my first question is, before you started these products, what were you having struggles with?
My biggest struggle was my mental game. Mentally, emotionally, I was drained. On the surface, I was doing life, I was getting things done, I was still working, volunteering, doing all the mama things, right? But inside my head was a spiral of doom. It was horrible. It was really horrible. Like I could even see myself because I go back to this one spot where I saw myself like driving down the road, and I just had all these thoughts that would come in. And, but of course, as a believer, I know I'm supposed to capture those, give them to the Lord, compare them to if it's true or not. So I even knew that, right? So I was even doing that, but it was just a constant battle, constant. So that was my biggest thing. And I know when I heard about it, see, I've been a part of this company since the get go, but I stopped the products for about a year. And then I heard one of my old friends talk about it. And she was talking about that, how she was just, spiraling. Her emotions could not calm down. And I was like, oh man, I got to try that again. So that's where I was.
Yeah. And what products did you start with?
I started with the Accelerate drink and the Power of Three capsule.
Right. Were you a skeptic before you started it? Or
No, I wasn't because I had already taken it, right? Now, granted, probably before then, I don't think I was a skeptic then either because been I was part of the Happy Company, Happy Co too, and what it was before, even before that, it's called Elevate, I think. So I was part of all that. So I knew how that functional beverage could really work for you. But no, the second time I was so ready because I remembered drinking. I was like, oh yeah, that did kind of give me some energy and give me a little bit better focus. So I was all ready again. You know, I just felt like before wasn't my season, but now it is.
yeah.
So,
After being consistent for a while, what were some of the changes you started noticing?
okay, definitely that calm of emotions. That was so overwhelming to me, so overwhelmingly awesome to me because it was something that I just constantly had. Those questions that you would question yourself, you would question what was going on around you. It's almost even like a paranoia to a degree. I don't know if it really was, but you know what I mean. Like you're like, oh, are they talking about me over there? Oh, why didn't they ask me to sit with them over there? All of that, right? So those emotions just settled. I just remember, even just having conversation with my kids, and see, I've got two girls who are both at like teenage age right now. So that can be a battle between mom and teenage daughters, right? And there was just a calm spirit about me, and I literally could feel it. I could literally feel that difference. So it was just incredible. That's why I haven't stopped since.
Yeah. And how long have you been taking them?
So that was January of 25.
So over
So
a year.
14,
Yeah.
yeah, 14 months.
So what would you say to someone who was thinking about taking these products?
Hmm. I would just share my story,
Um,
honestly, and I've already done that with you, but I would just share my story of where I couldn't get my mind to calm down. I couldn't get my emotions to calm down. Um, I even didn't recognize who I was anymore. Just those feelings of ugh, just grossness, just flesh, right? But just those feelings. And so I would explain those stories. I would tell them probably something specific, even, and just share that it was a game changer. And two, that it's been consistent every single day. Like I'm already feeling better. I'm halfway through my coffee now. And I was starting to drag right before we got on. I was like, whoo, I am woe down. and I'm already feeling better. So it just gives you this steady energy and this focus and this just mental capacity of just being aware and in the room. So that's what I would share. You know, just what happened to where I am now and how I feel now.
I feel like it definitely like turned a light, like a light
Yeah.
switch on in my head.
Yeah.
Like I went from like going, I always say like zombie mode to
Yes.
like I'm actually like living again.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And what about your sleep? Because I know like at night, like before I started these products, like my sleep, I was like I said I had insomnia because I would not be able to go to bed and then I'd wake up at 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 o'clock, not be able to go back to sleep. Uh,
Right.
so I feel like it's helped my sleep a lot. Do you
Hmm.
think it's helped your sleep a lot with like those running thoughts?
I definitely with that, absolutely. Yeah. And I have even upped my power of three, you know, which is our calming pill. We call it our chill pill. And I'll take mine in the morning to settle my emotions and stuff through the day. But then I'll also will take one at night and I sleep so much better at night. So it's definitely a chill pill for me for sure. I don't know if I had as much trouble sleeping um, or I don't remember that aspect of it at least. But I know now I sleep really good.
Yeah. I started just taking it in the Power of Three also just in the morning and then
Yeah.
um like a couple months ago I started taking it also in the evening and that's when I noticed a big difference in my sleep.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I just
So
like
it's definitely something to share with people, you know, that have that issue. It's funny, all the people that have issues with sleeping, you know, men and women, both.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Are you still just taking the cortisol cocktails and the Power of Three, or have you added any of the other products in?
yes, no, I added in the G3 in March of 25. So that's been about a year. That was a huge shift for me. I it's just a good one. You know, I feel like we all, especially at my age, we have all these gut issues. And then me, I'm a diabetic. So having that as part of my life for 40 something years, you know, has affected my body, my gut, the way my gut communicates to my brain, the way things work in my body. So that was a huge game changer product. That's why too. Now, first thing with people, I tell them that they need the Accelerate drink, they need the Power of Three, but they also need the G3 because if you don't work on that base gut initially, nothing else is really going to work. I mean, it might be like a band aid, like a surface level help, but as far as really starting to improve your health, start feeling better. So, I personally, not until about January did my body just start feeling better. Like something about it, something, and it took me a whole year, right? But something about it, I was like, God, I just feel better, you know? So that was a tremendous add in.
All right, that is all my questions, I think. So,
Okay.
thanks for watching my interview with Jamie. It was such a pleasure hearing her story and how these products have truly changed her life. If you are interested in getting the products that she started with, I will post them in the description box below. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one.